The more you have, the less you feel like you need God. There's that tendency, there's that danger, that temptation that can start emerging in our lives. It can be one of just many things that strangles our desire for God. And anything that's strangling our desire for God, we need to loosen that grip a bit. So Jesus points out here that the wealthy find themselves vulnerable to that temptation more than most. This is really disturbing news to Jesus' followers. They had been operating under the assumption that if you were wealthy, that was God blessing you so tremendously because of who you were. Not just because he loved you, but because of what you had done. You were such an outstanding, upstanding, wonderful person with a lock on heaven that God, of course, would bless you so greatly with wealth. But if that's not true, if money wasn't an indication that you were blessed by God and you were going to heaven, if your position and your education didn't stop you from having to go up to somebody and saying, how do I inherit eternal life? If you don't have the answer to that, if following the law as best as anybody could didn't get you a get out of hell free card, then what could? The cry then goes out. You see, they're distressed. Then who can become saved? Jesus, you just raised the bar so impossibly high. Who can become saved at this moment? And Jesus just rearranges their perspective by saying, yeah, it's impossible with you. You can't do it. But it's possible with God. This is an absolutely impossible mission for somebody to save themselves on their own merit. And we may understand that, we may hear that, we may nod along to that, but we're still in a world that very much operates, if they believe in any sort of God, that probably God accepts us under our own merits, on our own works, on how many good things we've done, that we can curry favor in him. But no, what does the Bible say again and again? You can't do enough, you can't be enough, you can't buy enough to get into heaven under your own steam. It's impossible.